Alright guys, so after the video, you have to go and watch the video on the YouTube channel, on my website. I have it uploaded that we did from me in Walmart talking about the chicken. Alright, now that we've gone through and we've watched that, let's talk about whether the fresh or the frozen was the better deal. So, for the frozen chicken, I got 5 pounds for, the price was $9.97. Okay, that's how much it was for the frozen chicken. For the fresh chicken, alright, the fresh chicken, it's going to cost me, alright, it's going to cost me $1.99, okay, $1.99 per pound, okay? So to equal the frozen, I'm going to need the same amount. So I'm going to want 5 pounds. 5 pounds of that fresh chicken to see what is the better deal. Okay? So as we look at it, so this is what we're going to get into. Now, remember we talked about the other day, all right, when we were going over exponents. We talked about exponents are repeated multiplication. And multiplication is repeated addition, okay? So what are we talking about? So 5 pounds, $1.99 per pound. Now a lot of folks had an issue with this today. All right, a lot of people were trying to figure this part of it out. Remember, okay guys, remember, it's $1.99 per pound. So each pound, how many pounds do I want? I want 5 pounds, right? So each pound's $1.99. So if I write that addition, using addition, I'm going to have $1.99. All right, and I'm going to leave the dollar signs out because I'm going to write a bunch of them. Plus $1.99, plus $1.99, plus $1.99, plus $1.99. All right, I go back and I count them up. See, make sure I did, because I want 5 pounds. So this was 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, 4 pound, and 5 pounds. So that's my 5 pounds of chicken. Alright? So, with my 5 pounds of chicken, I can add all 5 of those $1.99s up. That's repeated. The reason why we call it repeated addition is because it's the same number, and we're adding it over and over and over. Well, that's the same thing as multiplication, right? So today, we worked on Friday on lining up our decimals for plus and minus, or I'm sorry, addition and subtraction. All right, we used that on Friday. Today, leave your decimals. We're not going to worry about our decimals until the end. With multiplication, do not worry about your decimals until the end. And this is what I'm talking about. So if I'm setting up my problem, how would I set up? Right, I'm not going to worry about my decimal till the end. All right? So it's 199 times 5. Okay? Now, we can put it in there. Okay? If it makes you feel better, put it in there. All right? But we're not going to worry about it until the end. So let's go ahead and do our multiplication. So, 5 times 9 is 45. 5, make my 4 over. 5 times 9 is 45 plus 4 will be 9. Bring up the 4, so that's 45 plus 4 is 49. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4, that's 9. Now, is my multiplication over? Have I completed my multiplication? Yes, I have. Okay, now I want you to go back and find your decimal. And what we're going to do, all right, we're simply going to count. How many times over is my decimal? So, 1, 2. So it's over 2 places. Do I have any decimals here? No. So, 2 places. So I come down here, and I move my decimal 2 places. Okay? So my answer is, for the fresh chicken, my price would be $9.95. So, what's the better deal? Fresh or frozen? Alright? Not to mention the fresh chicken is nice. Now some people do take the chicken home and throw it in the freezer. and freeze it anyway. But if you got to cook it like I had to do that night for my wife, then I would rather have the fresh chicken. All right. So remember, guys, I know that we went over this over and over and over on Friday about lining up your decimals. When we go to multiplication, we do not worry about lining up our decimals. We're doing it like regular multi-digits. So don't worry about your decimals. Remember, when we multiply decimals, the last thing we worry about is the decimals. The last thing. All right? Classwork went pretty good today. Everybody was doing pretty good. So, remember, count your decimals, move it over, and you guys should be good.